so, I mean, the good thing about doing something on a mannequin is like it doesn't matter what's in their face, right? Okay, so literally 3 sections. Well, 5, really. So you got the money piece sections, these sections. Super, super simple. Okay. So we're using Pulp Riot. Pulp Riot is my favorite. That's the color line that I use at my salon. So this is my favorite lightener ever. So we're going to use the Blonde AF, and then we're going to mix in the clay lightener also. I think it gives a really nice consistency. So I'm going to do 1 scoop. We're going to do 1 scoop of Blonde AF to 1 scoop of clay lightener. And like you can mix however you want. You don't have to mix them together, but I like the consistency of them mixed together. Okay, and we're going to mix in 20 volume. Again, Pulp Riot. And like the best thing about these developers is like they have a squirty like situation at the top instead of like pouring it in. Okay, so the consistency that I like my lightener is kind of like Cool Whip. Cool Whip? Okay. So you'll see how it like stays, you know, it doesn't like drip off. So I cut my hair the other day and I gave myself these little baby Karen bangs. You know, shit's getting rough. It's getting rough. Like I had to take my nails off. Like I don't feel cute. This is probably the first time in, I don't know, like 2 weeks that I put makeup on. And actually did a TikTok video of it. That's what it comes down to, people. Like shit's getting rough, right? It's getting rough. Okay. So now I usually mix between a slice Teasy Light and then a weave Teasy Light. So we're gonna do a weave, but so first I tease, right? Again, no fucking comb, tease. And if you don't have this brush, like that's okay. You could really use just like a regular comb. This is my favorite to tease with. Okay, so we got our tease, and now I'm just gonna use this to weave with because we're in the ghetto a little bit. Okay. Okay. So we got this. Again. Fold it. And you know, obviously, like when you have like a real person, the hairs could be longer, could be shorter, like you have to use it accordingly. Okay. Get that up there again. Same thing. Ready? You lock it and then you sweep it. Lock it. Again, bring it up. And now, like, so when I do it, right, I'm not just moving my wrists. It's like a full arm situation. So bring it up. And you can still see that there's a line in the middle, I know. But we're gonna blend that out. Don't worry. So now you blend up the side. I like to blend up my sides first. Okay, blend up the middle. Okay, now I'll take her. See that blend? So now, if the blend looks this good, right? Can you see it good? If it looks this good while it's on here, chances are, like, you can't just like throw something on here and then like pray that the blend is gonna go if you didn't work at it. Like, I mean, you gotta blend it out. Blend it out, baby. Fold the wings. And fold it up. 2, right? 2 down. So here is her front section, which would be like her money piece, but her money piece is already done. Back section, this is the right side. So now what we're gonna do is, I like to do everything towards the face, right? So high points are towards the face. All high points are towards the face. So now we take diagonal sections, but instead of doing it, so the reason I take diagonal sections is because it makes it easier to remember which way you're painting, right? So if you take if you make the high point, let's just say, for example, like this, right? Or, hold on. Hold that there. So like this, right? So let's say like this is your first section. You know, because you sectioned it the right way, that this is where you need to paint higher than if you sectioned it a different way. Like say you sectioned it totally horizontal, right? You're not going to remember which way to paint. You might just paint the whole panel, you know? I mean, not that you would if like you remember. You're smarter than that, I'm sure. But like for me, I like to make things like very idiot proof. Like you don't work smarter. I mean, you don't work harder, you work smarter. So if I section my first section here, I'm setting myself up to win because I already know where I need to paint to, okay? Okay, so that's how we're gonna do it. Okay. There you go. So there's your first section on here. Literally, same thing. Here's your high point, right? So now for the front, what I really like to do, because I really love like all the lightness, like towards the front of your hair. Most of my clients really like that. I'm sure your clients will like that too. I like to concentrate in the front. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a lot of slicing in the front. We might do like 2 slices to a weave. You know, sometimes depending on like what my clients want, I do all slices. Sometimes I do all slices all around. Sometimes I do all weaves all around. It really like depends. But for this purpose, I want more lightness in the front. So we're gonna do all slices. So. Okay. Here's your slice. Spray a little, weave a little. Spray a little, tease a little. Okay. Sorry guys, quarantine really got me fucked up and I think I'm like funny now for some reason. Okay. So now here's the trick, right? You don't have to cut your foil, but what you're gonna do is move it over, right? So you can just fold it. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did before. Glue. So now we're all glued, right? We're all glued. So what do? Start bringing it up on the side. Bring it up on the side. Okay, you see? Brought up on the side. Now what are we gonna do? Blend it out. Blend that bitch out. Okay, so. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take her off so you can just see what I did. Okay, high point, right, towards the face. Blend it up, but you'll see that the highest point is towards her face, right? So now look what we have here, right? Foil, we don't have to cut it. Ready? Fold that side. Fold that side, make it like a little pizza. Fold it again.